Hi, my name is Veronica Guerrero Quan. I'm a licensed therapist with Stanley Psychology, and today I'm going to walk you through progressive muscle relaxation. I'll first define what it is, explain why it's helpful, and then I'll guide you through a brief exercise. So, progressive muscle relaxation, you can probably guess what it is. It's progressively relaxing your different muscle groups in your body. And you can start from top to bottom or bottom to top. There's different ways that people might do it. What is the purpose of it though? The exercise involves clenching and releasing, tightening and releasing different muscle groups. But why do it? Well, a lot of us live very hectic, stressful, really hurried lives. And what happens when we are in that state, which, if you think about it enough, it kind of makes sense. Our muscles, they tense. They tense whenever we are on the go because they are being used. Even if we're sitting down though, and let's say you're working like a 9 to 5, 8 to 5 job at a desk, this is the catch here. If you're stressed, your body might still react physically by tightening the muscles because your brain is perceiving things that need to get done, your brain might register that as danger or things that have to happen. And so the body says, hey, well, let's get ready to do the things that you got to do. But in this era, in this technology era, so much of what we do is mental and not always physical. We aren't always engaging our bodies. And so what happens is that we can carry muscle tension because we have all this pent up energy of things that have to get done, but don't require our bodies to do it. It's just mental stuff at the click of a button. And so we need to address that. We need to address that pent up energy, that muscle tension that we carry with us. We need to give space to that and to sometimes teach ourselves how to relax our bodies because we sometimes get so disconnected from them. So that is why progressive muscle relaxation is important. It brings awareness to the body. It also teaches you to relax the different muscle groups where the tension is being held. And there's something about tensing the muscles intentionally and then releasing it that makes it easier to release that tension. It's kind of hard to, on command, release the muscle tension. It's like, okay, how do I do that? Well, when we engage and we direct the energy to tensing and then releasing, it just flows a little more naturally. So that is the whole reasoning behind progressive muscle relaxation. I'll go ahead and walk you through it, and I will demonstrate as best as I can as we do this together. So here we go. We'll start by sitting comfortably in a seat. I am going to just sit a little bit more forward so I can demonstrate better. And we'll go ahead and start from top to bottom today. We'll start with a face, making our way down, all the way down to the feet. And and we'll go from there. So we'll go ahead and bring our attention first to the face. So we're going to notice first the brows, and we're going to tense the brows. You might be able to see this hopefully on the screen. I'm bringing my eyebrows together. I'm tensing them. I'm furrowing them as if I'm angry or if I'm upset. And I'm noticing what this feels like. Go ahead and do this with me and notice that tension in the forehead region between the brows. Go ahead and release that now. Release it and notice what that feels like to you. Notice that release and that relaxation there. And we'll go ahead and do it a second time. We'll bring the brows together, bring tension there. Notice what that feels like. And we'll go ahead and release again. Noticing that. The sensation of letting go. Okay. We'll go ahead and bring now our attention to our eyes. We're going to close our eyes as if we're protecting them from some sunlight outside. Closing them pretty hard, but without hurting ourselves. Notice what that feels like. And go ahead and open your eyes gently, letting them rest, letting relaxation come to that part of the face. And notice what that feels like. We'll go ahead and do it again. We'll close our eyes again, squinting our eyes, shutting them that way. Notice that tension. And go ahead and open the eyes slightly, letting them relax as they're slightly opened. Noticing what that feels like to you. Okay, next we're going to bring our attention to the jaw. We're going to do this again I keep saying this, but without hurting ourselves here, okay? We're gonna clench our jaw. You can do this by bringing your teeth together, biting down, and just clenching it there without hurting yourself. We'll do this for several moments as we notice the sensation. And release. For the release, go ahead and let your jaw drop down. Let your mouth be open for a little bit. Taking a deep inhale through the nose and a slow exhale out through the mouth as you leave your jaw open. Okay, notice what that feels like to you. Next, we're going to do the shoulders. We'll bring our shoulders up to the back of the neck, bringing our head back just a little bit. Notice that tension. Notice what that feels like to you. And go ahead and release. Let the shoulders fall back, your head come forward. If you'd like, you can sway gently your head from left to right and right to left, just to gently stretch the neck. Bringing your head back to center and noticing what that feels like. That relaxation there of letting go, letting your shoulders fall back. We'll do it a second time to notice this again. Go ahead and bring your shoulders up, let your head fall back. Notice the tension there of using your shoulders. And go ahead and release, letting your shoulders fall back, your head come forward, noticing what that feels like to you. Taking in a deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth, noticing what this feels like. Taking it fully in. Okay. Next, we're going to do our arms. So we'll bring our arms up. We're gonna flex, all right? So we're gonna flex our arms. Go ahead and start flexing now as hard as you can without hurting yourself, okay? And notice what that feels like to you. Notice the tension. I'm noticing some shakiness in my arms, okay? I'm noticing what this feels like to me. Go ahead and release. Let the arms fall at your side, fully letting go. And noticing what that feels like. Maybe you notice the tingling sensations of having just flexed them really hard. That's okay, just notice what that is for you. What that sensation might be like to you. We'll do it a second time. We'll bring our arms up again. Flex hard, hard, hard without hurting yourself. Notice the tension. Notice what that feels like. And release, bringing your arms back down, letting them fully relax and dangle at your side or rest in your seat beside you. And notice what that feels like for your arms to be spaghetti next to you. Taking in a deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth. Next, we're going to do the abdomen area. I'm going to come forward just a little bit for this. So for this, we're going to flex the ab muscles. We all have them, even if they're not noticeable, okay? We're going to flex them. And when we flex, we might hold our breath just for a moment there as we flex. So we'll go ahead and flex them. You can use your hand to notice that area of your body getting a little tense. And release. On the release, we slowly exhale. Go ahead and take in a deep inhale and a slow exhale again. We'll do this for several moments, letting that flexibility come back to the abdomen area as you take in those deep breaths, allowing that part of your body to expand and contract as you deeply breathe. We'll do this for several more breaths. All right. Next, we're going to do the glute muscles and work our way down the legs to the feet. So we're going to go ahead and pair glute muscles with upper legs. And in fact, we'll just go ahead and pair the entire leg together. So what this might feel like to you if you're sitting in a seat is, depending on how high the seat is for you, maybe your feet might rise. They might lift off the ground for you. Maybe they won't. That's okay. But again, we're going to start by flexing the glute muscles, the quads and the hamstrings, those upper leg muscles, and the calf muscles. Go ahead and flex them. My feet are lifting gently or slightly off the ground. I'm noticing some shakiness in my legs as I'm doing this. This may or may not be the case for you, but go ahead and notice the tension from your waist down. Tune into this feeling and release. On the release, you can sink back into your seat. Let yourself rest against the back of your seat, holding you in place. You can stretch your feet and legs out to fully let go of all tension from the waist down. And take a moment to notice what this feels like to you after having tensed that part of your body. Just take in some deep breaths as you notice this. Deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth. We'll do it a second time. We'll go ahead and sit up straight. We'll flex the glute muscles, upper leg and lower leg all together. We'll go ahead and flex as hard as you can without hurting yourself. Notice the tension there, the sensations. And release, letting yourself slide back into your seat. Stretch out your legs and fully let go of all tension there. Deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth. We'll take several moments here as we notice what this feels like to us. We're practicing noticing the difference between our muscles being tense and our muscles letting go of tension. Okay, we'll do one last thing. We're going to do the feet. So we're going to curl up our toes. Kind of like if you're scrunching them up like this. You don't see mine probably on the screen, but we're bringing in our toes like this and tensing our feet all together. Go ahead and do that and start to notice the tension there. And release, letting your toes go back out, fully relax, letting your feet relax on the ground. Taking in deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth as you notice what this relaxation feels like to you. And we'll conclude this exercise by noticing our breath once again. Noticing the abdomen, belly area rise and fall, expand and contract with each deep inhale and slow exhale. We'll do 2 rounds of deep breaths this way at our own pace. Deeply inhale through nose. Slowly exhale through mouth. Doing that again. Okay, that was progressive muscle relaxation. Again, people do it differently. Sometimes people do it reverse. They start from the feet, make their way up. Some people isolate muscle groups even more than what I did today for us. But again, the bottom line with this practice is to notice the difference between tension in your body and relaxing those specific muscles in your body. This is something that, with time can become more second nature to us if we practice it enough. Just like any skill, it comes with practice. And is it beneficial? I would say yes. I would encourage you to practice this at least one time this week. And let us know in the comment section how it worked out for you. So, hope you enjoy and catch you in another video. Take care.